Well, last night was the Pride Parade on Wilton Drive, and Sunshine Cathedral had that snazzy LED truck playing our opening package video. And yes, it was very nice. Very nice. And we had over 40 marchers. And yes. And our Sunshine Cathedral swag that we handed out, and our big signs paying tribute to trans people and drag artists from history. And the two people leading our group carrying the banner were two board members who were also straight allies. Now, yes. Allies. That's one of the A's in the LGBTQIAA+. One of the A's is allies, and so very much part of the queer community. Now, when I say they were carrying the banner, you probably imagine that they were just walking like people. No. They were cartwheeling. They were do-si-doing. They one time threw the banner down and did some breakdancing. It was crazy. So I kind of feel bad that I feel all jacked up and in need of medication today to function when they are both here and they did all of that. So basically, but here's the thing. Sometimes when you're very active like that, you'll pull a muscle, you'll twist an ankle. I've never once hurt myself on the sofa, not one time. So I'm all right. The crowds were encouraging and enthusiastic as we walked by. It felt good to hear them actually say, "We love you," and "Thank you for what you do." It was really great. And there were expected to be about 40,000 people there. I don't know if we had a head count, but they were expecting a lot, and it looked like a lot. And at the bandstand, we got a big plug from Happening Out Television. An event like that can leave a person feeling pretty good. And I've already heard of people say that they saw it, that they watched it, the broadcast, and how fun that was. So an event like that can leave you feeling pretty good, and we deserve to feel good, especially after the ugly. Yes, we deserve it. Especially after the ugly anti-LGBTQ rhetoric we still have to hear. The spouse of a SCOTUS justice, that's the Supreme Court of the United States, the spouse of a SCOTUS justice recently said that she was tired, bless her, she was tired of seeing her gay neighbor flying his rainbow flag every June. Just sick of it. And I guess she knows that he exists 52 weeks a year, just not those 4 weeks, that he could be flying it year-round if he wanted to. But she is sick of every June having to see that rainbow flag. And when her husband retires, it'd be too controversial while he's still on the court, but when he retires, she's going to fly a religious flag of the Sacred Heart of Jesus whenever that neighbor flies a rainbow flag. That'll show everyone, won't it? Now, to be fair, this doesn't happen a lot, just Alito. And so she's going to fly her Jesus flag, and just feel free, sister, because they aren't polar opposites. They're actually religious rainbow flags. So knock yourself out. Counter the joyful rainbow flag with a cranky Christian banner. I'm sure Jesus will thank you for it. My blessed acronym community. Be proud. I want you to be proud, and I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should be proud. Number 1, it feels great. Yay for feeling great. Number 2, it annoys the haters. And number 3, it feels great. Pride Month reminds us of the Stonewall Rebellion in New York City that began in the wee hours of the morning, June 28th, 1969. Reverend Kevin never forgets it because that was the year he was also 69. And so, June 28th, 1969, when drag artists and trans people resisted police harassment. And that resistance lasted for 6 days. and marked a turning point for LGBTQ plus visibility and our demand for equal protection under the law. So every June, all over the world, sometimes at great risk, people honestly risk their lives in places like Uganda and Jamaica to be out and to celebrate Pride. It is actually illegal under penalty of imprisonment in some places and even death. And yet every June, all over the world, we march and we dance and we dress up and remind the world that we are still here. And book bans and anti-drag laws and don't say gay and denying trans people life-saving medical care and threatening to roll back legal gains won over the years, none of that will successfully erase or silence us. And so my call to action today is simply this: be proud. Be proud, Mauro and Laszlo, of your moms who are here today while you're at home on the red sofa. Be proud, Bruce, in Chicago. Be proud, Brian, in Washington, D.C. Be proud, Eric and Joe in South Beach. Be proud, David in Pompano. Be proud, Pete and Mel and your kids in Plainfield, New Jersey. My call is simply be proud. Be proud. They want you to be ashamed. They want you to be afraid. They want you to be in hiding. And the cure for that, the answer to that is to be proud. Don't let the attacks and the microaggressions and the legislation and the court battles and the cable news commentaries and the tyrannical governors and cyberbullying, don't let that mess cause you to doubt your sacred value. You are God's miracle and not God's mistake. So for God's sake, be proud. Amen.